To be or not to be, that is the question. And with that being said, welcome to another episode from the Critics Collective. I am Ron, and we're talking Stranger Things, The First Shadow, which is on Broadway. It was also called West End Broadway. It was, there's some different names as a case, but there are ways to watch this if you weren't able to watch this. I think this was in April that people got a chance to see this. But there's the internet. I'm not going to tell you where, but the internet, I got a chance to watch it. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you my highs and lows and then go ahead and rate this thing. I will do that without giving really any spoilers. My plan is not to give any spoilers. You can check that we've done season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those reviews are out as we get ready for season 5. So with that being said, the storyline for this one is in 1959 Hawkins. Henry seeks a fresh start. He joins the school with activities. He makes friends, but a violent crime shakes the town. He questions if he's connected to these events while the town grapples with this darkness and the friendship's power. Um, so the lows that I'm gonna start off with is not everyone can see this, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's like a comic book or a movie in the past where someone just wasn't able to see it as the popularity or something new came out. That's just it is what it is. It adds something kind of special to it for the people who are able to see it. I'm hoping that they do something kind of like Hamilton and Disney Plus, not full on Wicked, but just allow them to record it in high definition to release it maybe if there's a break in the fifth season or right before or something. I don't know. But I think that would be cool to have that released so they can get a chance to see that. I do believe the big details will be in season 5 with the actors that we know for those roles. Um, the other negative that I would say, if anything, is the fact that we couldn't get this. I mentioned before the timeline of how these episodes go, that we couldn't get spinoffs. I mean, we talk about Eight, the sister that people don't want to talk about except for me. But I would have loved to have a spinoff. I would have loved to have these stories told out the way we've been seeing it. Again, without trying to get into spoilers, the things I loved about it, the production, there were sets they did that were just really cool. Like one of them was a locker room, really kind of the opening act where the lockers are moving and a character is introducing everybody to Hawkins High, the cast and everything. And so it's really cool how they did the set. I expected it to be like cheap or half-assed, and it wasn't. This was big. This was thoughtful. This was put together, and this is canon. The brothers who created this said this is canon. So feel how you feel. I feel it in the chats and everyone talking about, well, this isn't canon and the years and dates don't add up. They say it's canon. It's canon. What are you going to do about it? But it let me know that in one of the seasons where we had the chip, that chip that needed to be removed, that's very important. And these are just my opinions. I feel that that's important. I feel there's a big part where Joyce is told by Henry that she need. I'm not going to say the details in case you watch it, but she has a key into figuring this out when it gets to an end. And that's why I said before that I believe that Will was picked, not just because of his trauma, but there's something, and I'm not going to spoil it, but this showcases what it could be. What's the reason that Will was chosen for it? Like I said before, I feel like 8 still has a redemption in this. I feel like what Dustin has been saying for the Dungeons and Dragons and the monsters that we haven't got a chance to see, that the 11, 8 plus 1 equal natural 20 role, I believe that that is the sister, and that is Henry, and that is 11, and all those are needed. I believe that when Billy saw what he saw, they're showing us, I think, that there's an army that's coming, and that army is going to be significant in this final season. The clock is a token, right? And that token is something like Inception, where, is it real? Is it not? The question. And I think that's what you're looking at. And I think um, it led me to believe when my view of it led me to believe that Elle has another ability. I'm not going to mention it, but I believe she has another ability that has been helping her, and that's going to come to the forefront for this season. And with that being said, I just think it was a very good show. Was it up there with Waiting, or I can't remember some of the Hell's Kitchen that I'm watching, Hades Town, some of the other musicals that I'm being um I'm enjoying. I don't know because I didn't get a chance to see it that way. I got a chance to see it kind of like a bootleg way, if that makes any sense. But I thought it was a really really good thing that they did at the Phoenix Theater. So bravo to that team and that cast. Now let's go ahead and rate this. We rate stuff from a 0 to a 5, with 5 being excellent and 0 being not so much. We really don't do plays. We've done musicals before. I don't know if we've done Hamilton, but we've done Wicked. Sh- Click, click. Like we've done some, but I think this might have been the first one that we actually done. There's nothing you can see on this. It's not Moulin Rouge, Chicago, Shikamaduga. I don't know about that one. But anyways, I'm gonna rate this one a 4. I think for them to create something and do a different media of it, and then the rumor of putting it in theater, that's something that a lot of companies want to do. They want to have a product that they can profit off of and be able to put in different types of media. And yes, like Wicked, the marketing on this is ridiculous. The I'm not even lying to you. Like the cereal, I got to get another box. Fucking delicious. I should do a review on it. If somebody says they want a review on the cereal, I'll do a review on it. But the marketing for this is crazy. Um, but with that being said, hit the subscribe button, like, follow, and comment for more. In the comments, let us know what's your theories, what you feel. Did you see the Broadway show? And you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. Until next time.